Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, CaniSports, and welcome back to the Whitecaps FC Coach to Glory. This is episode Tano. In Swahili, that means episode 5. Thank you guys so much for your comments. As always, let me know in the comments down below. Once again, what is episode 6 in your language? Now, this episode, boys, the transfer window has finally opened. The hype is here. We have 2 months of the transfer window. We can buy ourselves some decent players. So let's get them into the club. If you guys are excited about this episode, which is going to be mostly the transfer window business deals until we are done with them, we will be focusing on them. We have 11 million to spend. If you're hyped about it, hit that like button. The transfer window episodes always do well. You guys love them. I've been going through the comments quite a lot, and now we'll go for a couple of beasts. So to kick things off, last episode, once again, Hib has saved us. Whitecaps FC have managed to win their game, but we're only in the 6th position at the moment, guys. And it is just not looking good. We have to perform a lot better. Yes, we do have a little bit of a gap to the 7th position, but still, I'm not happy with the way our team has been playing in the last episode. We have to perform a lot better, and we're going to be playing against Colorado Rapids, which is a team that we lost against in the last episode. Now, let's go through a couple of comments, because there are a lot of them considering today's or last episode, and people seem to be confused. And then after that, we'll have the fan objectives with the forfeits. Now, Kazav right here says, Johnny, you actually have lost against a superstar if you consider Tim Howard a superstar. I think that right there, that comment explains itself. Guys, Tim Howard might be a star in America, but the guy is definitely not a superstar. Like, there is no way I'm going to consider Tim Howard a superstar. If I'm talking about superstar, I'm talking about people like Zlatan, I'm talking about people like Rooney, I'm talking about people like Schweinsteiger. Those are the types of players that I consider to be superstars. Even Carlos Vela, let's be honest, he's not a superstar. He is only a star. So if we talk about superstars, those are the types of players, the class of players that I'm talking about. It is going to be like Ibra, Rooney, Schweinsteiger, those ones. I hope you guys understand. David Villa, I think he was in the MLS for a little while. Now he's over there in China, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that is the type of player I'm looking forward to bring into my team. Not to bring into my team, what the hell? And I'm looking forward to see for those objectives. That's what I'm going for. The no escape objective. Hope you guys understand. Tim Howard ain't no superstar. The guy played for freaking Everton, let's be honest. So, here is the comment that we're going to kick off the episode with. One of the ones that is going to influence the transfer window. It is from DFC1947. He has 277 likes on it. He says, like every other MLS team that buys some old European players, you should do that also. You don't get the chance to ever use them, so you can go for Casillas, Buffon, Pepe, Quagliarella, Ribéry, Barzagli, Robben, De Rossi, Quaresma, Dani Alves, Van Persie. And you know what? I love that idea, especially for the goalkeeping position. As you guys know, we are struggling quite a bit in this team with the goalkeeping position. So Iker Casillas, I honestly would love to bring him into the team. He's retiring though. No! Why are you retiring? So we can't get Casillas. What about Buffon? Is he retiring? He's 40 years old. He's retiring as well, boys. We can't get any of those. Who else is an old goalkeeper that we could get into our team? Let me do some research. So I have found one of the players that could be interesting for us. It is Pepe Reina, but he still has a bit too much of a value. 5.5 million is a little too much in my opinion if we want to go for a player that is recognized as a great goalkeeper in the past. I'm going to put him onto the short list for now, but thank you so much for the suggestion. I think the goalkeeping position would be the most sensible one. If we are going for a player that is going to improve our team and also fits that comment, I think the goalkeeping position is the perfect idea for that case. So Pepe Reina is a potential target for us. The next player that I would potentially go for is Petr Cech. Now, he's 36 years old. He is not stopping. Now, he's 80 rated. That is still way higher than our current goalkeeper. So Petr Cech might be the perfect opportunity to follow that comment right there, boys. He is going for 3.1 million. And his contract is running out. Boys, this is the chance. We can sign Petr Cech to Whitecaps FC. He is definitely one of the best goalkeepers ever. If you consider him at his top form. Petr Cech was incredible in the past for Chelsea. One of the main reasons as to why that team has been able to grab a lot of trophies. So Petr Cech right here, boys, is a massive signing if we can manage to get him to the team. I know we just loaned in Plitari, but I don't care about loans. So Petr Cech right here, let's make it happen. This could be a massive transfer for us. 1-year contract is totally fine with me. We will disregard the release clause. Actually, he still wants one. That's interesting. I'm going to deny it anyways. I don't want him to have a release clause. Now, in his wages, he's currently getting 45k. He's willing to drop down to 31k. That's beautiful. Petr Cech, boys, we have signed a former superstar. Yes, we are following the rules of the MLS, so to say. We are bringing in our own old superstar into the squad. He has now joined in. He is 80 rated at the moment, which is, as I told you, way ahead of what we have in the team, and it's going to improve our team so much in terms of simulations and everything. I can't wait to see him join us. Hello? Wait, what? I don't know. I'm so confused right now. Have we signed him or not? What's happening? Now, as far as I can remember, the transfer window opens around August, right? No, it does open in July as well, in like the other leagues, doesn't it? Maybe he will join us at the beginning of August. I'm kind of thinking that might be the reason as to why we are waiting, because the Premier League season, like the transfer window doesn't open until then. But that's interesting. So we are not getting the players immediately. Yo, the MLS is a confusing one. Now, there is a comment that actually explains the MLS very nicely right here from someone whose name I can just not read. I'm sorry about that, but you will see your name on screen. He says, Johnny, the system for the MLS is this. From each conference, the first 2 teams go through to the Confederation semifinals. Okay, so the first 2. Okay, first and second. And then the teams from 3rd to 6th face each other in order to go to the conference semis. The 3rd plays against the 6th and the 4th with the 5th. After that, 2 teams from each conference go through the conference finals, and then the winner from the East plays against the winner from the West in the final. Thank you for explaining that to me, my man. I still had no idea, and your comment has explained it the best. Big shout out to my man right here who explains us the system of the MLS. For all the people, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys also didn't know how it works out. Now we all know. Thank you so much. Now, the one key player that everyone wants to see join into our team is David. He currently has a 9.1 million release clause. Am I gonna pay that? I'm actually gonna negotiate with them, boys. I'm not gonna pay it straight away. It might be a little bit too much, but if they say no to any offer below 9 million, we can just go ahead and try and sign him out in a different way. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna offer Freddy Montero. Yep, that's gonna happen. Montero is the guy that we are trying to get rid of, and they want a different position. They're looking for a fullback, winger, or midfielder. Now, do we have any other players that we can really offer in this case? I don't think we do. Wingers... yeah, it's not looking like we have an option right here. Midfielders, maybe? Yeah, I'm not willing to let any one of these go. This is not going to work out. We will have to go ahead and offer a transfer fee instead. So he had a release clause of 9 million. We're going to offer them 7. See what they say. We're going to add on a sell-on clause. We're going to give them 10%. You know what? 15%. You know, that should be okay. Are they going to accept this? Yes, they are. Perfect. I might have overpaid a little bit, but I just wanted to make sure that we can get this guy into our team. David is the key player that everyone wants to play, wants to see play for us. He's Canadian. We are in a Canadian club, and he seems to be one of the biggest talents over here. So 5-star week, but he plays for Ghent. Now, I wonder, will he join us in this transfer window or not? That's the big question that I have, because we brought in Petr Cech now. We're waiting for Jonathan David. Wait a second. You know what I might have done? I just realized Petr Cech might have been a pre-contract signing because he has 6 months left on his contract. It might have been a pre-contract signing. That's the reason as to why he hasn't joined us, right? Ah, dude, that's interesting. So after the transfer window, when technically the next season begins for the Premier League, he should be joining us. Am I correct with that assumption? I think that should be the correct way for it to happen, right? In September 1st, he should be joining our team. That's how I'm thinking. Hopefully that's going to happen. That's still going to help us out throughout the season. Now, Jonathan David, would be a important first team player at first. Let's see if he does accept that. Is he okay with that role? Yes, he is happy with that role. He's still quite a young player, so give him a crucial first team player role just wouldn't be okay in my opinion. We're going to give him a 2-year contract, knowing that we can, if we love him, carry on into the next team as well. So he gets a 2-year contract right here, which he's okay with actually. Release clause of 12 million. Now, let's counter. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm actually gonna keep it this way for now. For now, we're gonna keep it on 12.7 million. So if we go to a different team, 12.7 might be good. I don't want to lower it even more, because if we do lower it, it might mean that David then gets picked up by a different team for way too cheap. So we want to avoid that from happening. Towards the end of the season, we can offer a new contract with a lower release clause. So that's going to be the deal. Now, we have no idea what his wages are. I'm not expecting a lot from him. I'm going to say we can give him 30k. That's a bit much, isn't it? That's a bit much. We can offer him 25k. Let's see what he says. Hopefully he just doesn't walk away. He's actually happy with that. Okay, I might have probably offered a little bit too much, but obviously we had no scouting going on here. Now, is he going to join us straight away? Or does this mean he's going to join us later on? Has he joined us? I think he has. Go in here. Let's see. Has he joined? Yes, he has. David is now a part of Whitecaps FC. The main target in this transfer window has been acquired. 81 acceleration, 81 sprint speed, 69 stamina, which is not too bad. Composure is actually looking very good for an 18-year-old player, in my opinion. Dribbling and ball control is looking nice. Finishing is looking very good. Shot power is good. Short passing is actually quite decent as well. He can play at the cam position if needed. So this is a great signing. 5-star weak foot. That's going to be the key to success with David. Just like Jovic, just like Belotti, a lot of the players that we had in the past with the 5-star weak foot and good finishing turned out to be absolute monsters. And David could be one of them. Welcome to the team. And hopefully he'll take us to the finals. Now let's jump into the game against Colorado. We are playing at home. I'm hoping that the team can get a victory, because I want to get a little bit faster through the transfer window. We have a game against Colorado. We have a game against Chicago. Both of them are going to be played at home. So we're going to sim against both of them right now. So Colorado will start off right now. This is a game that we have lost just lately. Now Plizzari has joined into the team, but we already concede in the 7th minute. Number 6, Feilhaber, puts it past us. And I think it's just our defense that just isn't good enough. Hib gets a yellow card on top of it. Can we come back? We do need victories, boys. We do need a lot of them. Come on, boys. Someone has to jump in there and do something. David Ashraf scores a penalty. And oh my God, 89th minute, we concede. Jackson puts it past us, and we have once again lost against Colorado, which is just so disappointing. This team should be better, right? Am I like missing something? I think the key issue that we have is the defense. We need to improve the defense in order to get better results, and it's not going to happen until we finally sell Montero. We need some offers for him. Montero is the one that we want to sell. I wonder if I've already put him onto the transfer list. I haven't. Now he is on the transfer list. Please, someone come get this guy. A release clause has been paid for Nervinsky. He's going to Sivasspor. That's an interesting one. I didn't expect that, but he's only our backup right back. So I'm actually okay with that one. He can leave us. Nervinsky, where is he? Well, I can't find him right now. Where the hell is Nervinsky? There he is. He is the one that is going to leave our team. Now, the player that I have to play, as you guys might remember, is someone that we still have to purchase because of... Oh my God, we have to do this right now. We have to get Watkins because of the objective that we failed in the last season. Kyle Watkins. Let's try and loan him. Can I loan him in by any chance? Yes, we can loan him. That is actually perfect. We don't have to spend any big money on the worst player in the league. He is gonna join us in the game. He's the worst defender in the game. Kyle Watkins, 49 rated, I believe it was. So yeah, it's gonna happen. His wages are incredibly low, so I'm okay with that. He's gonna join us right now. Kyle Watkins. Will wait on his response if he wants to join Whitecaps FC. If he does, it's gonna be quite interesting. I will have to play him for 10 games, and that's gonna hurt us so much. He's gonna replace Cabral, and we're gonna get smashed, dudes. We're just gonna get smashed. I know it. I just know it. Next up, though, we're up against a real superstar. It is gonna be Schweinsteiger. Please, is that an offer from Montero? No, Watkins has rejected to join our team. Wait, what? The worst defender in FIFA 19 doesn't even want to join us. Are you mad? You're right, Watkins. I'm gonna buy you, mate. You're gonna join us. You don't stand a chance. You're gonna join us. You're for the objective. I need you for the objective. It's gonna happen. Oh, talking about objectives, let me show you guys the fan objectives right now. Yes, we do finally have some forfeits on them. The Great White North. We will have to use a what is it called, like the thing that you use to put on your leg to wax it. Yes, I'll be waxing my leg in one spot if I fail the Great White North, which means if we, like, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. And I think now that we have brought David in, it means we have to get 10 goals. As I told you guys, instead of 5 goals, now it will have to be 10 goals. So we'll change that in the next episode. The no escape, we're still going for it, which is the plate of cream in the face. That's what we will have to do. I think a lot of you guys are still waiting on that to happen. We have had that for a forfeit a couple of times, and every time I avoided that embarrassment for myself. The Is That You, Son is actually a tough objective, a tough forfeit. If I fail, I am not allowed to take Hib to the next team, and I would hate that. So that means I'm going to try my hardest with Hib to be able to get him into the next team as well. And the Canadians ain't that nice. Let Biscuit decide what my outfit will be for the beginning of the epi of the first epi of the next season. That's what's gonna happen right there. Biscuit will have the power to decide what I'm gonna wear for the beginning of the next season, which I need to avoid. I know that guy has some crazy ideas, so we have to try and avoid that as much as possible. The participation trophy right here says play a full episode one-handed. Yes, if I do fail, I will have to play a full episode one-handed. I'm gonna have my hand, the other one, in the camera at all times, and I'm only allowed to use my left hand, and I'm a righty. So just so you guys know, the Rise in Canada, if I fail that one, I have to eat meat with maple syrup. That is something I'm not looking forward to. It just sounds disgusting. I've never tried maple syrup, but from what I know, it's something sweet, right? So that would be a very bad one. So those are the forfeits, boys, for this season. Let's see if we fail any of them. But for now, let's jump into the game against Chicago. This has to be a win. The no escape applies right here. Schweinsteiger plays for Chicago. Dudes, honestly, once again, I just want to say thank you for the massive amounts of support on this series. I'm enjoying myself so much. And since this is episode 5, this is going to be basically the 50% of this season so far. 50%. We said 10 episodes per season, so I need to have a lot of games in these upcoming episodes. So if I sim through a couple of games, you guys know why. We have to get to 10 episodes max. That was the target. I mean, if needed, I can go 11 or 12 if that's okay with you guys, but 10 was the target that we set ourselves. We are now going into a game. First time, Plizzari is going to be in the starting lineup, and on top of it, David, the new number 10, is going to be playing for us at striker, the Canadian striker. Let's see if he's actually that good. Let's see if he's going to be the one that carries us to a lot of great results. Hib, I need goals from you to be able to buy you next season. So let's see what it turns out to be right here. Great ball down to the wing. Adnan always has a good cross on him. Adnan, did I just say he has a good cross on him? I'm sorry about that. I'm going to take that back immediately. Hib. Oh, beautifully played. Oh, what a goal. David gets himself an assist. I'm loving it. I'm loving it already. The partnership of dreams. That one right there. David and Hib. That is the new partnership that we're going for. Beautiful play. Look at the passing right here. David with a very well weighted pass into the run, around Schweinsteiger, I believe, and we score with him. That is his 11th goal contribution this season. 14 to go, and we can keep him. Also, let's talk about some in real life football. Some of you guys left some comments asking me about the Champions League semi-finals. So Liverpool are going to be playing against Barcelona, and Ajax are going to be playing against Tottenham. To be honest with you, realistically, what should be happening is that, oh wow, that's a goal. We can see the goal, 1-1, 11th minute, clean sheet gone, no surprise. I'm not going to even act surprised at this point because it's what happens in my career modes. Cross, header, goal, clean sheet gone. That's just simple. Johnny versus clean sheet. The rivalry continues, and it's Nicolas Gaitan. Okay, he's playing for this team as well. Chicago has some decent former players right here. But yeah, realistically, what should be happening is Tottenham should beat Ajax, right? I mean, Ajax is in incredible form, yes. But honestly, in terms of quality on the pitch, in terms of experience especially, I think Tottenham should be the ones that should be winning. But, and then against Liverpool, Barcelona should obviously go through because they do have that experience and they have Messi. But what I'm hoping for is that Liverpool and Ajax go through and we get an amazing Champions League final in between Liverpool and Ajax, and whoever wins, it's gonna be a big party, man. Even if Liverpool loses against Ajax in the Champions League final, I still somehow would be very happy for Ajax because it's just a bunch of young talents showing what they can do. I would love to see a story like that. The last time we saw anything close to this was when Leicester won the Premier League title, so it would be beautiful. If Liverpool drop out against... oh, David is through. David, come on. 5-star weak foot. Show me what you got, mate. Oh, he overhits it a little bit. That's unfortunate. But yeah, if Liverpool drop out against Barcelona, I'm 100% rooting for Ajax, especially now that I'm living in the Netherlands. I would love to see the party that goes on here when Ajax wins the Champions League title once again. Now, we can't really concede too many here because we have that objective that we are going for. That's a decent pass, but it's not going to work out for us. McCarthy somehow makes his way through. It's a shot, and it's a goal. Nikolic scores 29th minute. It's 2-1, boys. We're about to lose the no objective challenge. Great stuff, Johnny. I love your gameplay, dude. You're so sick at this game. Not. Hib might be through here. Hib, go on then, son. Yes, beautiful. Cut back inside. Play it. Reina, oh what a strike, green timed, equaliser, Reina onto the crossbar, 2-2, we're back into the game, boys, beautifully done, very nice play at the beginning right here as my camera turns off. This one doesn't count because I have remembered to turn it back on. And talking about the recorder objective that a lot of people were saying, should we replace it? Should we replace the Great White North with it? I don't think we should do it, especially now that we have brought in David. We should keep the Great White North objective. Reina puts it in one more time throughout this season. He has scored a lot of goals for us. Let's continue chasing down the W against Chicago right here. I do need some support, and Livoredo will give us that support into David. No, that's Reina. Reina, David, what a finish, what a goal, 3-2, here we go, the new transfer gets himself an assist and a goal on his debut, the Canadian, together with him on his back. This time it's the other way around. Come on then, 3-2, 5 goals within the first 45 minutes. We actually scored within the 48th right here. Reina does really well, and David with the turn and finish. What a goal that is from him right there. 5-star weak foot coming in incredibly handy in that position. That's the reason why we signed him. This guy could be special. Rivoredo, good steal, and here we go with Reina once again into Hib. Hib plays it through to David. David this time being nice, crossing it over to Bangura. That's 4-2. David gets himself an assist, and he's making a lot of friends already. He got an assist for him, and now he got an assist for Bangura. That was possibly one of the nicest plays we have played throughout the entire season. Look at the beauty of the pass from him, and then David keeps it cool, passes it across, 1 goal, 2 assists for our new number 10. He's already done more in one game than Montero in half a season. That's what I needed in this team. And now we can go for the Canadians ain't that nice objective. If we score one more, we'll win this game by 3 or more goals. And with that, we're going to help ourselves with another objective. So let's go for it. I don't want to wax my leg, so we have to go for this objective for sure. Now we have a big chance of doing so. But this could be an easy goal for our opponents here. If they do cross it in, they're not going to cross it in. Pizzari doesn't have to really get involved right there as Schweinsteiger takes this shot. Chicago go for a corner. A cross and a goal. Is that going to happen again? Not this time, maybe. Ali Adnan is injured, boys. 62nd minute. We have lost one of our most important players. Ali Adnan is gone. I'm going to bring on Rui Salvo, or I'm going to bring on Ashraf. He's going to play as our left back right now. This is not good. We need this guy. We definitely need him in a starting lineup, so that sucks. We don't have a replacement for him, boys. This is going to be a hard one. We're going to play it inside. Hib. Beautiful pass into David. Can he get himself another one? No, he can't. Ousted gets to it. David tried his best, though. We're going to try and get to see if he can head the ball. He actually jumped incredibly high. Dude, he jumped really high in that position. That was impressive. No. Gaetan plays it. It's a shot. And Plizzari this time gets an easy save in for ourselves. And we're going to be playing it through. Godoy, beautifully done. Down the wings we go with Bangura. Bangura now with a little bit of space. He has Hib in support. Hib with another shot. And it is a deflection off the post. It's 5-2. This is the best game we have played this season. In terms of attacking play, finally things are going in. We are finally getting the passes in. That should have worked in the past and haven't. And now everything is just working. Hib hits the post. Reina is there for the rebound. It's his second goal in this match. And this could work towards our objective. That would be massive. That would make it 2 out of 5 for the Canadians ain't that nice objective. Don't ruin it for me, please. Oh my god, Plizzari saves that. I saw that one fly in, man. Plizzari with a massive save. The lone goalkeeper from AC Milan turns up and it's a 5-2 victory. 3 or more goals, that's what we needed. Canadians ain't that nice on 2 out of 5. And David, what a performance for the first time playing for his new club. And he's already playing out of his mind. Very nicely done. 1 goal, 2 assists, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Let's check it out one more time. 1 goal, 2 assists. Great performance. Absolutely amazing performance. So David now will go into the training sessions as well. We'll put him up for the race against the clock. And then we'll also put him up for his finishing, obviously, which is the most important thing for an attacking player. We're going to put him into the adept attacking scenarios, which is going to improve his attack positioning, finishing, short passing, and shot power. So those are the things that we applied to him. Ardaiz now actually is 73 rated. He's 2 ratings ahead of David. But I think David is going to be the better striker for our team. And Montero, we are still waiting on an offer. But as you can see, we have moved up in the league table. Currently in the fourth position with 26 points. Let's continue that run. Ali Adnan is gone for 8 weeks, boys. That is awful. He is gone for 2 months, basically. Nervinsky has been sold. 825k have been added into the budget, which is not the most amount. But I need to look if we do have a replacement for Ali Adnan. Do we actually have anyone that can play as a left back? I don't think we do. We have Davis right here. Davis? Lewis. What the hell? He's Canadian, 25 years old, 5'8" tall, decent amount of sprint speed, not the best of stamina. But for now, I guess he'll do. Or we can play Suta right here, who just doesn't have the pace. I can play Henry again, who is terrible, as you guys do remember. Or we can go for PC. Oh, alright, let's put PC in. He has the best name, so we're going to go for PC right here as our new left back, replacing Ali Adnan in the team. So what we have to do right now is we still have to buy Kyle Watkins. We're still going for this young player. The club recently acquired the player, so they are looking to negotiate. They aren't looking to negotiate his leave. Well, we have to find someone new who is the worst defender in the game, because Watkins definitely doesn't want to join us. So what we are going for is Jamie Crilly. Out of all the players that I can buy, this one has joined the team in the past already. He has joined since 2017, which means we'll be able to afford him. Jamie Crilly, 6 foot tall, left back. which would actually work perfectly because Ali Adnan currently is injured. He could jump into the starting lineup and get those 10 games in. He is 6 foot tall. Jamie Crilly, 16 years old. We are trying to sign him right now, boys. Let's see if we can get him into the squad. I'm going to offer Brendan McDonough for Crilly right here. They will probably accept that. No, they're looking for a different position. They're looking for a midfielder or a fullback. We're going to offer the lowest priced one that we have. Theo Bear. That's going to be the one that we offer right here for our opponents in this deal. And it does work out. So we can sign Crilly right now if he does accept the transfer offer, which, I mean, should work out, right? It's Whitecaps FC coming in for the worst left back or centre back in the game. We're going to try and offer him a prospect role. Let's see what he says about that one. He's all right with it. That's cool. He's only 16. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know that we are signing him because we are going for an objective, a forfeit that we have to follow through. He has no idea, but hey, that's fine. He wants a release clause. All right, buddy. No one's going to buy you, but we'll still give you that release clause if you want to. And we're going to go for the wages. We're going to offer you a massive amount, mate. We're going to give you 3k. Yeah, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be nice to Crilly. 3k. He's accepting. Now the worst defender in the game has finally joined us, boys. He's going to go into that left back position. PC is going to drop down and he's going to be replaced by a 50 rated. Okay, he has actually grown because originally, according to So FIFA, because obviously I have to use this in order to be able to bring these players in, he was 49 rated. Now he's 50 rated. I still hope you guys are okay with this. I tried to buy the worst defender in the game, didn't work out because he just recently joined the team. And I checked through a lot of teams, a lot of players that have not recently joined the team, and this one was one of the lowest ones. So I hope this one works for you. He will be playing down that left back position. Crilly, please play well. We are going to be simming the game against DC United right here, boys. As you know, transfer window, we got to go through these deals a little bit quicker. I think we can buy one more good player, boys. We have around 3 million. We concede. Acosta scores. Rooney hasn't scored yet. He probably got that assist for Acosta right there. A red card, and Rooney now comes in. Hib has scored the equalizer, but it's not going to be good enough for us, boys. It's going to be a loss again. It's going to be a loss again. I can feel it. It's 2-1. Oh, Hib, you are a savior, mate. He's an absolute savior. It's 2-2. Hib gets it done for the team. Down to 10 men. But our number 4 steps up and gets it done. Legend. Great job, buddy. What a guy. It's a draw, and we still remain in the top 6. But Colorado is getting closer, boys. It's not looking good. They have one game less. This is going to be tough, man. We're going to be 5th or 6th. I don't know where we're going to be, but we're going to be in those positions towards the end. I should have a scout report by now. We're on the 21st, and yes, we do have a scout report. Please, please get us some big talents right here. Now, these ones we already know. Carlos Lins can actually leave. Actually, he has 79 to 89 potential. I might as well just keep him. He probably in the end will have like 80 to 87 potential, so we're going to keep him right there. Pereira, 80 to 94 potential. That's actually quite decent. Coinsesao looks alright. Miguel Cruz, 46 to 62 rated, 68 to 92 potential, only 110k in his value, which means he's probably around 52, which I don't like at all. This guy is not looking good. This guy's looking quite interesting, but his rating is terrible. 60,000 60,000 in his value. That's not going to be good enough. Eduardo Rossi, not good enough. And that's it. We don't have a talent that we want to sign in this month, which is a bit upsetting. Up against Seattle next, boys. That team is currently sitting in the 8th position with 21 points. This is going to be a big game for us in this season. If we can somehow do well here, I'd be very, very pleased. Seattle it is. The next opponent that is actually quite close to our score, to our point total. Now we are playing away. away, and Hib scores again. This man is an absolute legend. He scores in the last simulation, scores in this one. If we can get an away win right here, it would be absolutely massive, but I don't think it's going to happen. Svensson equalizes. The demise has started. Ardais has come in for David. We're still going. Please get that draw. Please get that draw. Come on then. It's a draw against Seattle right there, boys. That is good enough for me. That will keep us ahead of them. We are currently in that 5th position with 28 points. And mathematically, who can really catch up? Seattle, if they win their next 2 games, they will be on 28 points. But no one really wins 2 games back-to-back in this league, so I shouldn't be too scared. For now, the top 6 is looking just about alright, boys. Cabral and David both have grown. Cabral, one of the key players in this series. I think we're going to take him with us. The 5'9" tall centre-back is going to be our Cannavaro. That is the plan that we are going after for now, boys. Now, let's move on. Within the transfer window, I'm really curious if Cech is going to join us on the 1st of the upcoming month. I still want to know if that is actually a thing, but we're going to be playing against Minnesota, who are in that 2nd position. Now that is interesting. We have a loan offer for Lewis, which we are going to reject. He's a left back, so we might actually need him now that Adnan is injured. But we have Minnesota coming up, and I don't think I can sim that one. And with that being said, boys, this transfer window episode does come towards its end as we get a massive offer for Reina. Now, this is interesting. You guys will need to help me. Do I go ahead and negotiate with Genk? I would try to get an amount of 3.2 million up to 3.5. If we do sell Reina, let's say we get 3 million, let's say we get 2.5 million added into the budget, right? How much would we actually have? We'd have around 6.5 million. Let's say that. We'll have 7 million technically, but let's say 6.5. Let's be a little bit cautious with this. With 6.5 million, can we bring in a player that is going to improve the team massively over Reina? Let's take a look at Reina's stats. 24 games, 7 goals, 7 assists. Not bad at all. 24 years old though, and probably won't grow that much. You guys will have to let me know, boys. What do we do with Reina? We can do one more transfer. We can keep Reina, and we can go for... that's a tough one. We can go for a centre-back probably. Or even a goalkeeper if the whole Cech deal actually, after all, doesn't work out. Or we can go for selling Reina and bringing in a new attacking player into the squad. That could be an option. You guys will have to let me know. We still have a month to go, so we don't have to sell him right now. If you guys want me to sell Bangura instead, I can transfer list him instead. So let me know in the comments down below, boys. This is your chance. The transfer window is going on. Let me know who I should go for in this transfer window. We still have 4.4 million, potentially more than that. Let's bring in some crazy players. Let's bring in some players that we're going to carry on into the next season as well. Take them with us. That should be the plan. Look long term, okay? Look long term, boys. Thank you so much for watching this episode. We are in the transfer window and we are in the top 6 for now. Yes, for now. There's still plenty to go for. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Hit that like button if you haven't already. If you watched this video until now, you definitely enjoyed it, so hit that like. And yeah, subscribe if you're new. Take care. Peace.